Well, what are we going to talk about?
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Welcome to the Black Lincoln Collective podcast.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'll make it pop.
With your host, Parker. Featuring the sultry sounds of Fred and also Alan on the board.
Let's go already!
And now, let's start the damn show.
Okay.
Welcome. What the heck was that? Welcome, one and all.
Yeah.
To the 100. What is happening? The 144th edition. I don't fucking know. Welcome, one and all, to the 144th edition of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. Now with nuts. Yeah, we are so glad you could join us. And we can't thank you enough for your support on X, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You can always check us out at blcpodcast.com and listen to us every single day on your favorite podcast platforms or YouTube, which is apparently a real thing now. Ooh. And now it's my pleasure to say hello to Fred.
Hey, this is Fred. I am Virgo. I enjoy long walks on the beach and puppies.
You gotta follow.
I'm just playing. I don't like puppies.
You don't like puppies? Really?
But I don't like dogs. Not a dog guy. And I want to introduce the dog guy, Alan OTB.
That's me, yeah. Freddie, don't you have like 10 dogs?
My wife has dogs.
Just because he has them doesn't mean he likes them. Well, welcome to the show, all of you. It's like our cat. I hate our cat, but I don't. But I do. I always tell my wife that I hate our cat, and she's like, "You love that cat." I'm like,
"You love to hate it
so much."
That's what it is.
I have a naked child running through the room. Okay. So he might have been. He wasn't. He wore. I told him to put on underpants.
My eyes.
Yeah, I want to make sure we didn't get demonetized.
Yeah.
So welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. We're so glad you joined us. It is feeling like summer out there for us.
It is. It's warm,
more
man.
so for Alan and Fred, that's for sure.
Yep.
But we're gonna make it. I had a lady from California today tell me like, oh, she was like, it's so hot out here today, and it was like 80 degrees.
California.
And I said, oh, really? And she said, yeah, because everybody from California has to tell you they're from California, like right on.
Right. Oh yeah.
And she's like, oh, I'm from California, and I was like, okay, and she's like, this is my first year here in South Carolina. I was like, okay, great.
Get ready.
She's like, it's just so hot. She's like, it's always this hot. I said, ma'am, this is the cool part of the year.
Yeah.
And she's like, what? I said, come July and August, you're going to look back on today and be like, oh, that was a great day. And she was like, really? Seriously. She's like, maybe I'm not built for South Carolina. I was like, maybe not.
It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody.
It's not. It's hot. It's hot as a butt.
I mean, it's not even hot. It's with the humidity.
Right. That's what I tried to explain.
And the heat. You know
and I was
saying?
like, I don't really care about this lady. I hope she dies.
Yeah.
In a nice way. Not like today. Like in 20 or 30 years. She was older. I wasn't like, I hope today's the day.
Parker caught him.
Well, I didn't want her to die today. I just, in general.
Behind the scenes, he hates everybody, Pete.
Yeah.
Right.
He wants everybody to die.
I wish people happy birthday because I'm like, soon you won't have another.
Terrible.
Like, I'm like, happy last birthday? Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Speaking of being hot, man.
Uh-oh. Why, yes, I am.
I got a little story to tell.
Oh.
About Memorial Day weekend.
Now, this is a story all about how Fred's life got
Memorial Day
got
turned up. So, what was that? Friday, I got off work. Me and a buddy of mine and my wife, we decided to go have some libations
That's drinks.
Yeah, that's drinks, ladies and gentlemen. And at the local watering hole, and so we were sitting there drinking.
Means
And this is just
gas station.
This is just a prequel to the story. I got to build up to it. And I got to have a whole build up to it.
Sure.
So
we got a lot of time to kill.
Okay, so I'm about
Tell
to
us about the weather and everything.
So we're sitting there drinking, and I guess we sat there for about a couple hours, and I'm feeling pretty good, and I hadn't opened the floodgate yet, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, because once you start,
right.
You got to keep going, and so like this particular establishment only has like one stall in the bathroom. It's one of those bathrooms. You know what I'm saying? And it's a low class place. I mean, it's nothing fancy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I told you to the back of the gas station.
Beer and chicken dogs. So I go inside to go use the restroom, and there's like 5 dudes, you know what I'm saying, waiting in line. And I'm like, man, I can't stand here, and wait for these guys to go, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'll just go outside around the building to the side of the building and, take care of the business. And I did. And like, unfortunately, somebody walked past. And
my biggest fear.
Yeah, dude. But I had my back turned, and I'm not exposing myself or anything like that. I'm just taking a quick leak. And
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Yeah. So I go back to the table, and like 10 minutes later, like the waitress comes out, and she's like, "You guys need anything?" I was like, "Nah, we all paid up." 2 minutes after that, a guy comes out, and he's like, "Hey guys, how y'all doing?"
Ooh.
I'm Randy, and I was like, "Oh, hey Randy, I'm Fred," and I shook his hand.
And he goes, "I know where it's been."
This is my bar, and we don't allow people to pee in the parking lot. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. And I was like, man, fine, okay.
Randy,
you just shook my pee-pee hand, but like,
that's what I'm saying. Randy was like, "All right, Randy, well, we're even now."
So I didn't mind that, and went home, and
My
next day.
hand.
He did. He shook that pee-pee hand. He shook the dick hand, But so I went home, and the next day, we had some things to do with the kids in the morning, and got up, did that, and came back, and it was still pretty like kind of cool outside, So I was like,
time
let
to
me
go
ahead and
drain the
knock this
lizard.
grass out. No, I had to go cut my grass.
You were going to pee in your own yard.
This went to a weird place
I do
already.
that all the time. I do that all the time.
That's okay because it's your property.
It's my property. Right. And so I mean, I did big cut too. You know what I mean? I cut the whole yard, did all the trimming, and I weed eated the spaces in between the walkway where the grass is growing through and shit. I did the big cut.
That was very motivating of you.
Yeah, man. It took me about 3 hours to do all that shit, man. And didn't drink any water. Didn't drink any water. And I guess it was probably around 6:30. My wife was like, she's like, "Hey, I gotta go to the grocery store." She's like, "I'm gonna take the kids with me. I'm gonna take 2 of the kids with me, and my other one was over with my mom." And she's like, "I'll be back in about an hour or whatever." I was like, "Okay, cool." I was like, "Fuck." I went and took me a shower. I was like, and I remembered like I had one of those little gummies, the little gummy things.
Sure.
It's like, yeah, I'm gonna take me a shower. I'm about to pop this gummy. Yeah, about to eat this gummy bear. And
a melatonin gummy, I assume.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm gonna go outside and just chip around some golf balls. I'm about to relax myself.
I'm gonna go outside and just pee real quick again. Because I love
Maybe
doing
I
that.
will if I'm out there. Because I like it,
Yeah.
Sun never gets on my penis. So like,
Give the old guy a little tan.
extra tan.
Yeah.
So I'm out there for about an hour, and I start feeling funny. You know what I mean?
Like funny haha or funny queer?
Just funny, just funny, just not right,
Sure.
And I was like, well, let me go pick these golf balls up and go in the house and sit down for a little bit. Get in the house, fucking just sitting there, and I can't stop moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, I started pacing and shit, and I was like, oh man, that gummy's hitting me. That gummy bear is hitting me. And I was like, oh shit, this gummy bear is hitting me really fucking hard, man. I was like, oh shit, and I can't stop moving. I'm pacing, and I was like, fuck. I was like, my wife's gonna be back in probably like 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I can't have her and the kids see me like this. You know what I'm saying? So like, this is the hardest thing I had to do. I had to literally text my wife. I said, hey, when you get home, come to the bathroom. And she's like, why? I was like, it's like, I ate this gummy bear and it is hitting me way harder than I thought. And I cannot have you and the kids see me like this. And she's like, well, I guess because I was supposed to cook steaks. You know what I'm saying? That night I was supposed to cook steaks. That's why, like, she was gonna do baked potatoes. I was gonna cook steaks. You know what I mean? We were gonna eat good that night. And she's like, well, fuck, I guess I'll just take the kids out to dinner, and you know, you got about an hour, you know what I'm saying, to calm yourself or whatever. And I was like, all right.
Yeah. Now you get a kick out of a bar.
The one thing.
Hold on. Before you carry on.
Uh-huh.
I'm sitting on the edge of my seat wanting to know how the beginning of the story relates to right now. Go ahead. I'm sure you're going to wrap it all up nicely in a bow.
Right,
I'm just wondering.
Yes. I'm wrapping it up.
No. By no means do I want you to hurry up. I'm just interested. My brain, like a mystery, like glass onion, right? Is trying to figure out, why did he tell us about him getting caught pissing outside? And then this. So, no, don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. All in good time.
Okay. So
you're
I'm like, she's gonna be back in about 20 minutes. I sent her that text.
Right.
I sent her the text, told her what happened. And she texts me back. She's like, well, too late because your son just read that.
okay.
My son just read that I ate the gummy, and I'm
Good that
So now you're freaking out more, huh?
Yeah, I'm like, fuck, I'm so stupid.
You're like, I don't even have a son. Wait, what? Like, this gummy is great.
And then evidently, because I live next door to my mom.
Yeah.
She calls my mom and like, go over and check on Fred. And I'm like, God damn it. She comes over there and she's like, you okay? And my mom, she don't take gummy bears, but like,
right.
And
okay,
so
so I was like, she's gonna be pissing in his chair. You'd be like,
yeah. I was like, she's like, Fred, you okay? And I was like, yeah, I gotta ride this thing out. I was like, Ma, it's on my ass, Ma. Like, and it was, dude, like, it was like coming in waves, like really aggressive waves, like it would come on and stay for about 10 minutes and then would back off. And then I'm like, okay, well, maybe that was a peak. No.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs. And so, like, I told my mom, and she was like, well, if you need me, just come over there. I was like, all right. So I'm in the house by myself. You know what I mean?
But now just thinking of it.
Yeah, dude, I am. And I was like, all right, man, just, fucking just sit down, do something, just try to, just ride it out.
Yeah.
And 10 minutes later, I'm like, nah, can't do that. You know what I mean? Like, I was literally like,
oh, geez Louise.
yeah, dude, like I was shaking and I was like, nope, can't do it. I gotta do something. So I did what everybody doesn't want to do. I had to call 911, man.
Did you for real?
Yeah, I did, dude. Like I went outside and like I called them, walked over to my mom's. And,
Yeah.
I was like, Mama. I was like, I had to call 911, Mom. I'm sorry. And she's like, it's okay. It's all right. And like, I'm telling them, I'm giving them my information. Like I'm lucid and
Yeah. You're there.
I know I'm there. But like, and once I got off the phone or once, she was like, okay, ambulance on the way, all that good shit. and it hit me again. Another one came on, and like I fell on the ground.
Okay.
And
Shit.
I was like, and my left side went numb, dude. Like, that's what really fucked me up, bro.
What
like,
the fuck did you?
Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Before I take a second, take a water because I know you need it. I have a theory, Alan.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my theory. The ambulance shows up, and the guy's like, "My name is Randy, and I own this bar. you passed out at our table. You need to leave." It was all a dream.
It was all a dream. He
used to read What Up magazine.
That's right. All right. So this is very scary for everyone, I'm sure.
Yeah, man. Like, no, I'm freaking out. Like,
I would be freaking out.
I remember, like, when the ambulance lady told me that, and then, like I said, my left side went numb.
Right.
I said out loud, "Oh, fuck, I'm having a stroke." You know what I'm saying? And I threw my phone down and I started walking, and that's when I kind of like collapsed, you know what I'm saying, in the grass. And
aren't you glad you cut it?
Yeah. Could you imagine falling on that high grass?
Yeah.
How embarrassed would you be?
For days. Tide wouldn't even get that shit out.
That's right.
Like, so like now I'm like on the ground and I'm like, and like my mom's there and I was like, "Mama, hold my hand, Mama."
Mama, I'm coming, Mama.
Oh,
and
man.
I was like, I'm gone, Mama. I was like, I'm gone. I was like, she's like, you ain't dying. You're not dying. I was like, "Mom, I'm gone." And then I started singing. Like, I started singing. Like,
did you record this?
We have a Ring camera.
Oh,
So, like,
yeah.
Yes.
But I'm off camera. But
you can hear it.
You can still hear it.
Oh,
And I'm like, "Oh Lord, take me to the river."
And your mom is like, "What did I do to my son? My son is
She's
fucked
like,
up."
"Oh," she's like, "Baby, just hold on." And I was my whole thing from like that point on was, come on, like talking to the ambulance. Y'all. I'm like, come on, y'all, come on.
Come save me.
"Oh Lord, take me to the river."
Was she trying not to smile?
No, like she's freaking out.
I'm sure she was scared the hell. Yeah, dude, that freaked me out.
Yeah, everybody's freaking out. Like, and then so like I'm still on the ground, still flailing and like singing and shit, and I can hear them. You know what I'm saying? I can hear the ambulance coming, and I'm like, "Oh, come on. You know what I mean?" And the fucking fire department pulls up first. Like, and I can see the guy, like, you know, get out the truck. And I'm like, "Yeah, y'all, come on. And I see the guy walk around and so, and I, what's he walking for? What's he walking for? I was like, "Come on." And he gets over there, "What's going on?" And I told him straight up, you know, what I took and all that shit. And he's like, "Oh, okay." And they checked my vitals, you know, blood pressure, oxygen and shit. And apparently it was normal. But, and then my aunt, she knows like what happened. And she's like, "He needs," and I'm not even making this up. Like, I know this is an internet thing, but she was like, "He needs some milk."
He needs some milk? What is that?
He needs some milk. I don't know. I guess it brings you down, or like, I don't know. But she was like, "He needs some milk." And like,
but
I was like, "No." For that. I was like, "No, I don't want to talk about eat that, drink that. Take it." And so like the ambulance gets there and they fucking like load me up. You know what I mean? And like, bro, I swear, man, like I felt and when I was on the ambulance ride, I felt myself slipping away. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still in the back of the ambulance, like straight man tripping. I'm tripping because I am singing. I'm singing, "I did it my way."
Yeah, you're like, if I'm gonna go, man, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, right.
And I never forget her name. I won't forget her name. Her name's Beth. I won't say her last name. But she was like, "Oh, you're a singer." She's like, "Okay, come on, sing something else for me." I was like, "I don't know." I was like,
You didn't tell her about the podcast, right?
"Come on, Beth." I was like, "Give it to me." I was like, "I need the juice, Beth. Come on, Beth, give it to me." She's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And I said some really dark shit to her too. I was like, she was like, hey, so what's going on? I was like, "You know what's going on, Beth. You've seen it before." You know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ, Fred.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Fred needs to not ever do drugs again, for real.
She was like, 20 years I've seen a lot in the back of this ambulance. You know what I'm saying?
But
And I
not
was
this.
like, come on. I was like, "Beth, hurry up. Come on. We got to go." She's like, "I'm not driving." I was like, "What's the guy's name up front?" She's like, "Steven." I was like, "Steven, let's go, man. Come on." Why the lights ain't on? I was like,
Wow.
like, oh my
Steven's
God.
like,
man.
"I work for Domino's, bro. I don't know why you're in the back of my truck and like
This is a Domino's.
you thought you called 911, you called pizza."
You know, Domino's.
Yeah.
And no, Beth was great though, man. Like, cause
Shout out Beth.
She sat there with me. Shout out to Beth. She sat there with me, and like, she's like, she asked me my name, and I was like, "Well, so what's your name?" You know what I mean? She's like, "Beth," and she's like, "You know that song?" I was like, "By Kiss," and I was like, "Yep, Beth, here you calling, but I can't come home right now."
Jesus Christ.
You weren't dying, brother.
No, evidently not. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like it, man. I swear,
Okay, so what the fuck happened then?
What happened with Randy?
hold on, we'll get there. I'll give you the
Okay. No, I'm not trying to speed up. I'm just curious.
Story.
Oh, okay, there's more story.
He gets to the hospital and the doctor is Randy.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Everybody's ready.
Yeah.
So, like you said, we make it to the hospital.
Yeah, in
And
the
I'm like,
hospital.
yeah. I'm like, come on. And I kept telling myself, I should have called him 15 minutes earlier. I should have called him 15 minutes earlier. And like, they reeled me in. And like, so I'm still on the gurney, and we're sitting there. And I'm like, "Yo, what's the deal? Come on. I need the juice." You know what I'm saying? Like, I need like an IV or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
anything.
My mouth was so dry. I felt like me, myself, Irene. Jim Carrey took that pill, and
Yeah.
like my shit was so dry, man. And like now Beth is talking to the nurses, and the guy Steven, he's like, and it's probably, I guess it was 9:00. He was like,
PM.
"Bro, yeah, PM." He's like, "When'd you take that thing?" I was like, "Bro, I don't know. It was like 7:00 or something." He's like, "Dude, you're still tripping, boss." I was like, "I'm dying here." I was like, "Where the defibrillator at?" You know what I'm saying? So like, I told Beth, I was like, "Beth, please don't leave me. Please don't leave me, Beth, please." And she said, she's like, I'm not going anywhere. She's like, "I'll be right here."
She's like, "I want to see how this plays out."
Yeah,
exactly.
She's like, "Yeah."
They actually get me back to like a room in the triage or whatever, and like the other nurses come in and start, asking me questions and stuff like that. And then I look over at Beth, and Beth says, "Fred, I've got to go." "No, Beth, don't you leave me. Don't you leave me, Beth. Don't you
Beth, I hear you calling.
Don't you leave me. I got to go." Like, another thing, we was in the back of the ambulance. She told the driver, she's like, "Yeah, go ahead and call it in." I was like, "Don't you call it in, Beth. Don't, Beth. You can save me, Beth. Don't you call it in."
Jesus.
"Don't you call it in, Beth." So back into the room, Beth leaves me. Now I'm surrounded by about 4 or 5 nurses, and they're all sticking the shits on me and like hooking me up the machines.
Yeah.
And shit. And then, and evidently, I don't remember being very aggressive, but that's what was in the notes at the hospital. They said I was being very aggressive. Number one, being very aggressive, agitated, and singing. Those are like the three big notes.
That's how I describe you to everybody. When
And
people
my
are
wife
like,
told
tell me
me-
about Fred, I'm like, aggressive,
Yeah,
agitated,
when did
and
she show
singing.
up? When did she show up?
Like she came, she was on the outside, like they wouldn't let her back.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Until later. But she told me, like after everything was over and we were at home, she said that I hit one of the nurses. Now it could not have been like I didn't full on punch.
Like close hand
Nurse in the
fist
face.
punch, yeah.
It was a bit.
I think because I was still shaking and shit, and
Yeah.
I think I was flailing, and my arm came out and hit one of them.
Sure.
And like I said, at this time, I'm surrounded by like 5 nurses, and then like 3 older, and these were all white people. Yeah, I'm
That's
saying
the
no
scariest
offense,
part.
but
No, hey, I knew it was gonna be.
No
it
offense,
really
Matt.
because I was at this
I
point.
get it.
I guess I'm paranoid, but like I'm surrounded by all these white people, and then I started looking around, and I was like, "There ain't no cameras in here. They're gonna kill me."
This is the end for old Fred.
Yeah, well, that's the normal Fred there.
I was like-
Right.
and evidently, the 3 older white
He's like,
women that
I know
came
Matt
in-
Parker. He's white too. Please don't kill me.
The 3 older white women that came in were like, I guess they were like head nurses, or
Right.
you know,
Yeah, they
they
brought
were
in the big
over
guns,
these.
yeah.
Yeah, they were over these people, and I guess that's when I flailed and hit the nurse, and I remember that old white lady looked me dead in my eyes. She said, "Hey," she said, "you're going to behave yourself, or we're going to tie you down in this fucking chair or this bed." And I was like, I just pissed.
Wow, dude.
She said, "Goddamn right you did. Now you know who's in charge."
Wow, I had no idea this story was gonna go like. All right, people. Fred told us he was gonna tell us a story.
A story, yeah. A
We
story.
had no idea it was gonna be this.
Right. None of us did. He didn't even know.
She said, "Goddamn right you did. Now you know who's in charge." Like, I pissed that bed, dude. I pissed that fucking bed. I was like, and then she was like, "Hey, do you want your family to come in here? Or do you want your family back here?" And I was like, no, I don't want.
They're the whole
That's my
reason
wife.
they started.
I want my wife back here. And then she said, "Would you like me to give you something to calm you down?" And I was like, "Yes, please."
She's like, well, I have a gummy.
Yeah.
You're like, Randy, come here.
Oh. So they gave me
See, that's what happens when you pee in the parking lot.
That's
they
the
gave
lesson.
me 2 milligrams of Ativan. And then evidently when they gave me that, it knocked me the fuck out. And then my wife told me my blood pressure dropped to like 50/30 or something like that.
That's not good.
That's not good. You know what I mean? So I'm still here, guys.
Yeah.
So all in all,
pump your blood pressure.
I did not read what I was taking. Like,
Okay.
turns out it was like 130 milligrams of
Of drugs?
CBD, or of like the gummy.
That's
It's like
a lot.
130 million. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
That's a lot. It's a lot. Plus, I had went out drinking the night before,
Right.
cut grass, and I didn't drink anything. Like, I didn't
Right,
drink
you
any
were
water or
dehydrated,
anything.
yeah.
So I was dehydrated.
Yeah.
I was like,
edibles are
really,
good, too.
yeah, dude. Like, so, yeah, that's
Are
the.
you gonna do edibles again?
So
No, I
he's
actually,
popped
like,
one
threw all-
right
I
as soon as
threw-
I got out.
I threw all my weed away.
Good call.
Like, I threw it all away. I don't even
So-
want it no more.
What did they?
I don't even
No,
want
I
all
get
of
it. Hey, I get it.
Oh no.
What did they end up saying? It was just they had to get it out of your system, or like
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, did you
know
stay
what
the
I mean?
night, or were you just there for?
No, I
checked
went.
out?
I think, like I said, I got to the hospital probably around 9 and checked out around 1:30.
Okay, but they felt like everything was fine. You just needed.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
look at-
They ran like a whole bunch of tests on me, and
right.
like all my levels were
Shit.
pretty much fine, as far as
Yeah, it was just a
concernable health. Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right. What they
just-
could measure
it
was.
took
I thought you
me-
might have had like heat stroke or something, and then mix that with.
That's what I was thinking
'Cause-
too, because like I said, I was in, and
Yeah,
I
you were
knew,
there, yeah.
like I was there. You know what I'm saying? And I knew I hadn't drunk any water. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Since the previous night. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I got to be dehydrated. I'm so stupid. You know
No,
what
you
I'm
didn't
saying?
get dehydrated because you peed yourself.
Yeah, I did. I peed that fucking. But that was after that. They gave me the drip.
Yeah.
They gave me. Yeah, they gave me that. They gave me an IV. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
easy.
Yeah. So like,
Jesus,
maybe that
man.
just.
I'm glad you're
Yeah,
okay.
dude.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
we're laughing now because you're okay. but-
Yeah, because I'm okay. You know what I mean?
That's what
But,
happens
like,
when you follow
yeah,
your
no,
dreams,
it-
Fred.
Follow your dreams.
No, dude. Like I'm done though. Like I don't. I don't
So-
wanna fuck with that shit.
So what?
Sure.
What did I obviously you said your kids knew what was going on? Were they
Yeah,
worried? Were they
yeah.
cool? Like they understood everything was all right? Or
Yeah, I guess my wife explained to him.
okay,
Dad's
a dumbass.
So yeah, Dad's a dumbass.
yeah, he shouldn't have cut the yard, and you'll be
Did
cutting the
she-
yard from now on.
Did she ever get her steaks?
Yeah, she did. She cooked them bro, I came home because she's got that on the Ring camera too. Like me coming home from the hospital, and I don't remember any of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember any of it because I was still on the Ativan. And she evidently got me home, gave me a shower, and like put me to bed. And I woke up the next day, which would have been Sunday, around 2:30,
She's a
3
keeper.
o'clock in the afternoon.
She's definitely a keeper because
Yeah, she is. She is. But
Wow.
wow, that is right.
it's glad I didn't piss in my bed.
No, that would have been it. That should kick you out. That would have been it. That would have been
Then it
it.
would have been too much. Yeah. Well, shit, guys. I'm
Oh, yeah.
glad you're okay, Fred.
Yeah.
So once again, kids, let's remind you: don't do
Don't
drugs.
do it. Don't do it. At least,
you're gonna do
if
drugs,
you do,
just do a little.
know what you're doing.
Yeah, just do a little hand or
Don't,
the head. A
yeah,
little leg.
yeah. Don't fucking just do it all willy nilly.
Yeah. Oh, so you?
Yeah,
That's what. So yeah, man. Like 130. That's a lot. Like,
Yeah, that's a lot, dude.
Yeah.
Because usually I didn't read the fucking thing because I had taken because it came with like 2.
Yeah.
It came with 2 gummies in this thing, and I ate the first one, but I ate half of it. Went out and did some stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We went out. You know what I'm saying? Then
Right.
ate the other
Moving,
half later
yeah.
on that night. You know what I'm saying? This time I was just like,
Well, that's the
"Ah,
chance with edibles, man. Edibles every time. It's different.
yeah.
That's the risk you take.
That is. It is. It's
It's crazy, man. Well,
one I will not be taking anymore.
good to hear. Fred learned a life lesson, ladies and gentlemen.
He's not going to eat any gummy bears of any.
Right. He's
Yeah.
like, I threw out all
I
the
don't even
gummy
like
worms.
gummies. I don't even like gummy candy.
You know, I threw out all the gummy worms. There's no more Welch's fruit snacks in this house.
Yeah.
We're done with this. Damn.
He shot a bear.
Yeah. He's like, as a matter of fact, I'm anti-animal now. So if anything that could be turned into a gummy comes into my yard, I'm going to kill it. It's like, honey, can rabbits turn into can they make gummy rabbits? She's like, no. He's like, all right, you're safe today, rabbit. Well, I'm glad you're okay, man. That's scary stuff. We've had too
Yeah.
many health scares on
Yeah,
this
it
show
was.
already.
Yeah.
And it really is
Yes.
concerning to me because I'm the only one that hasn't had one. And now I'm worried that I'm
You're next. You're next.
and luckily I'm white, so I'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be.
They won't yell in my face. They'll be like,
Yeah.
you're one of us.
You
Sir.
did. I'd say
Like,
that.
we'll give
that
you the
old
real
white
drugs to save you.
That one. I thought they were. I thought they were trying to kill him. I thought because they weren't doing anything. Like
Yeah.
nobody
That's
was
crazy.
doing anything. Like
This is a very long PSA. For,
And the way they were looking at me, like
you had a horn growing out of your head.
yeah,
Well, I mean,
like,
you
I was
kinda
like, they don't give a
did.
shit about me. They fucking about to let me die. Don't you
Well,
let me
thankfully
die?
they didn't. I'm glad that they didn't let you die, because then
Right.
we already learned what this show's like without you on it, and it's not great. So glad you're back, Fred.
Thanks, man.
Long live Fred.
Glad
Yep.
to be here. Fred Tang forever.
That's right. Fred Tang forever. Well, we'll take a quick break, and I hope we all return on the other side.
Yeah.
No, of the break,
take
not
me to
of
the
like
river!
death. Yeah, not like the other side of life and death, like just the other side of the break. We'll be right back.
The Black Lincoln Collective podcast will return after a word from our sponsors.
The effects of edibles depend on your metabolism. They can take anywhere from 1 to 3 hours.
Oh, Lord, take me to the river!
Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. We are so excited. We've got a very special guest joining us straight off the heels. I mean, essentially heels. The heels that have walked far away. Straight off the heels of his appearance on the Joe Rogan podcast, whose intro is only 10 seconds. By the way, we've been told.
Yep. Yeah.
By someone. So F you. But anyway, so straight off his appearance on Joe Rogan, we're being joined by a very special guest. And his name is something similar to Terrence Howard.
Hey, man. All right, man. Thank you, man. Oh, listen to that beautiful applause. I
Hear that?
love it. I love
See,
it.
they love you. They already love you, and you haven't even said anything. I love your hair.
That's right. I think they love my hair. That's what it
They
is.
do. I love your hair. It's gorgeous.
I got the idea from Farrah Fawcett.
I can tell. Well, Mr. Howard, okay, first of all, do you want me to call you Terrence, Terry, Mr. Howard, Professor Howard?
You
What
can
do
call me
prefer?
the actor formerly known as War Machine.
Oh, too soon.
Don Cheadle stole my role, man. He killed my Hollywood dreams.
It's true. Well, I mean, he did.
Because it's hard out here for a pimp.
He's right now. Well,
ain't know.
artist formerly known as War Machine.
He's still.
This is gonna make it a long if I have to say that every time, but it's okay. You know, it's about you, T.
It's okay, man.
T-Rents.
Can you call
call
me
me
TH? Can we call you
You can
TH?
call me Terrence if that's a little easier for you.
I would like to call you Terry, if that's okay.
Terry,
Terry, yeah.
my daddy called me Terry
Right.
once.
Oh,
one.
so okay. Well, let's not call him Terry.
Okay, well, then we'll just stick with Terrence. So, Mr. Howard,
That's better.
one of the things that you said on the Joe Rogan podcast is that you woke up inside your mother's womb.
Yes, I remember.
This is literally the
everything.
first thing you said.
Yes, I remember everything from the first beginning of my life, from conception. I've already seen the future. I know what's going to happen tomorrow. And yes, there's a word for that.
What's that?
People that can remember everything, but
No.
unfortunately, I can't remember that word.
Are you talking about people with a photographic memory?
Something similar to that, but there's an actual word for the affliction of being able to remember everything.
But you can't remember the word.
But I can't remember it.
That's okay.
That's all right. That's all right.
You just know
It's
that
okay.
it exists.
It just lets you know if you want to Google it, then Google it's there. For
Well, you can't trust Google, though, right?
Sometimes you can, but sometimes you can
On certain words.
on certain things.
Right.
Things.
So, thanks. All right. Yeah, thank you. So, tell us a little bit more about what you've been thinking lately, if you don't mind.
Well, see, I've been dealing with the dark matter thesis that a friend of mine, Mr. Neil deGrasse Tyson, we are both scholars in the world of astrophysical anomalies and that sort of particular things. We will sit down together and have brunch and just talk about all sorts of black holes. Sometimes they in space and sometimes they not.
That's right, because a black hole could be anywhere.
It could be anywhere. It could be behind you.
It could be a little
inside your pants.
A black hole or a black hole?
A black hole.
Hole.
Man. A black hole, man. You understand what do you understand what
I understand. I get it. Because I am not a jive turkey, Terry.
Thank you. Don't.
That's what you need to know about me. I'm sorry, Mr. Terrence.
That's fine.
I didn't know if
formerly known as War Machine.
I'm sorry, yeah, the actor formerly known
as War Machine. That's right.
R.I.P.
So when we have our discussions, we speak of the things of the astronomical level, and then there are sometimes people have been out there and they see aliens. They've got video evidence of these aliens, and I have one at my house. He's a pet, and I call him Choo Choo.
You got a pet alien?
Yes, his name is Choo Choo.
His name is Choo Choo, like a train.
And a little bit. Sometimes I'm not going to say that because I don't need you in me and Choo Choo's business.
Well, let me ask you a question. So speaking of Choo Choo, speaking of black holes, they could be anywhere.
Lay it on me, brother.
What about, how are you planning on killing gravity?
You can't kill gravity.
Well, you said, and I quote, and I can't say it in your voice because that would be racist.
But, you don't want to be racist in this day and age.
Because we love everybody.
We've got enough of them out there. We don't need any
exactly.
more.
We don't need any more. So you said we're about to kill gravity, and they don't want that. I've got a model with 16 vortexes in a bench pin configuration, no center attractor, and no gravity whatsoever.
I mean, come on, man. It's self-explanatory.
A 16 vortex bench pin configuration? Are you kidding me right now?
Yes. The last person only had an 8.
No, yeah, and I've heard of that, but never without a center attractor.
Well, if you don't have a center attractor, then how could you have gravity? Because gravity is from the center. That's where if we're all being pulled towards the center of the earth. So if I take out my center vortex,
he's right.
Then what are you being pulled to? You can't. Then we'll be flying around like Superman and shit. Like War Machine was. Like I was War Machine. That was not CGI. That was goddamn real. I'm going to tell you now. That was real. That was Marvel.
Holy shit, it all makes so much sense.
Marvel stole my ideas and my designs, man. And that's how they got Iron Man to fly in that movie. That's real, man. There's no CGI in that.
No, you were doing
Terrence Howard's designs.
Well, how did
damn you, Don Cheadle.
I was gonna say, how did Cheadle was CGI then?
Don Cheadle is not a real man. Who you think I got Chi-Chi from?
Oh, you were calling him out.
Who you think I got Choo-Choo from? You see, Cat Williams went on Shay Shay and told some secrets. Now I'm gonna come on the BLC and tell some secrets.
Yeah.
Wow. Don Cheadle got a baby penis. That's right. It is funny. You can laugh.
I'm
baby penis.
He's got a baby penis, huh?
What were we talking about? Terrence, we were talking the other day about a tiny penis.
But it's not.
Well, Alan, what were we talking about a few weeks ago about a tiny penis? You were saying something about your issue. as I recall.
That's personal, man.
Oh, well, I thought it was on the show. I'm sorry.
That wasn't on the show. That was in one of the meetings.
Oh, you're right. Okay. But Terrence, do you have any advice for someone with a enormously small penis?
Enormously small. That's what we call in my field an oxymoron.
Exactly. It's huge.
I would tell if you have a tiny penis, you can go to my website. I got these pills. I got these pills, man.
Can we watch?
The pill, you take it and you take the cream and you rub the cream on your tiny penis, and then
that will help it grow.
A couple weeks, it'll be okay. It'll grow a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying?
You'll see the results.
You can ask my wife Cookie about it.
I'm sorry, Terrence. I'm sorry.
He's laughing with you, Terrence.
You can laugh.
As the man with a humongously tiny penis, he has to laugh. There's nothing he can do but laugh.
Exactly.
Tiny penis in my wine.
Rub the cream on. It'll make you feel fine. So, Terrence, thank you very much. Let's switch gears a little bit, all right? You got a second? I know you're a busy man. I know you're rewriting science and technology in every way possible. But I wanted to know what it was like working with Arnold Schwarzenegger on the movie Sabotage.
Well,
you recall Sabotage, correct? The movie in which directed by David Ayer.
I tell you one thing, man. People send me a lot of scripts, and I read them, and then I do the movie. Sometimes I'll be so deep in the thought that I don't even remember that I did that movie. I did a movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You did in 2014 called Sabotage.
Oh, man.
Where you played Julius Sugar Edmonds.
That sounds like a name that I think that's why I took the role, just for the name Sugar. So people could call me Sugar. Sugar Man.
So, yeah, so it was great then, or it was just not, you remember? Hey,
I'll tell you
joined
what.
by a friend of ours.
Oh, Lord.
Mr. Howard, I don't know if you were aware of this as a friend of the show.
I know who exactly that is. That detachable robot penis.
He probably helped Don Cheadle in Iron Man, too.
No. He destroyed the planet of Zexon. 15 million years ago, I was there, man. I seen it all. The destruction. I know you, DRP. You killed so many.
I can't. Alan, you're if you were trying to talk, it looks like you were not coming through. So we don't know what you were saying.
Get this man out of here.
He's muted. Yeah. Okay. So
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
No, it's okay. He was just talking about detachable robot
He's an intergalactic space criminal.
Yes, he is.
He killed so many babies. Smashed them with his robot penis. He just fell on them. Started rolling around.
He started rolling around.
He's a menace. He's a menace to DRP.
DRP, yeah. Do you know about DRP?
Yes. I told you, he destroyed the planet Jackson.
Oh,
he killed so many people. He killed so many people, so many beings.
Oh, dang.
So much life lost. Oh, my God.
Dang. I guess he's not I thought he was a good guy.
I didn't know if he was going to come on and defend himself in any way.
Yeah, intergalactic space force.
He seems to be having issues.
Well, if he does want to come on, let me give him a second to get his thoughts together.
Yeah.
By telling you, Terrence, today's Black Lincoln Collective word of the day.
Oh.
Yeah. It's weird. We do this every week from now on, if I remember. Today's word of the day is jurisdictionally. That's right.
Oh, you said
jurisdictionally. Would you like to guess what that means, Terrence Howard? You're pretty smart.
Is it when you go to court and then the jury gets dicks thrown at them
It's very close. So let me
Viciously.
tell you. You want me to give you an example of it?
Break it down for me, man.
Okay. It says jurisdictionally, there can be an important difference between international law enforcement agencies and multinational law enforcement agencies. And you, being the star of the movie I just talked about, would know a lot about that because it's slightly connected to the movie. But I didn't. This is just a random. Every week, the producer just gives me a random word.
That's what we call in the science community a coincidence. Oh, Lord. He found me.
Terrence, I'm coming for you.
I'm the last surviving member of Zexon.
I destroyed them with my large.
Oh, Lord, no.
Yes, I did. And I want my pills back. You stole my pills, and now you're trying to sell them.
You knocked my wife's head off like a baseball bat.
I sure
It's a
did.
big penis. Oh, Lord, I'm out of here. DRP found me.
Yeah, you better run, Terrence. He's here. He's queer. He's not going skiing.
I'm not going skiing.
So
I'm out of here.
all right,
I'm
nice to
going
meet you,
back
Terrence.
to
Have a great
Zexon
day.
9.
We love you. Stay safe. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. DRP, you got to go. You can't be here. Chase Terrence Howard through the multiverse.
I'm going away.
Welcome back to the Black League Collective Podcast. Terrence and the robot, DRP.
OT.
I looked over at the name. And DRP have chased each other through the multiverse. Good luck to them both. We're so glad that they
Run, Terrence,
were able
run.
to make it. And now that they've shot back into cyberspace, we had room to bring our old buddy Fred back.
Thank
So
you,
we're
man.
so glad he's here. And just, Fred,
Always
we
well,
were-
good interviews.
well, I knew while you were gone, because you're relentless, Fred. That's one thing I will say. But other than paranoid and on the verge of death as of last week, you're relentless.
I am. Can't
And I
stop it.
knew in your pursuit of relentlessness, while we were, as soon as he goes back in the green room, because he can't be, we can only afford to have 3 people on the show at one time.
Right.
He's going to fervently attack the stock market. Fervently attack the stock market in a judiciously way. I use the word of the day. And I knew you would come back with some hot stock news and tips for anybody.
I've
Let's
got a little
hear-
information, man.
Let's
So
hear
I
your
got a little
tech shits.
I got some
Stock shits.
Stock shits. So, and this may be shit. So, okay, have you? The there's been like a meme craze, the meme stocks,
Right, meme stock. Yes. So
Right,
like
meme
GameStop,
right?
AMC,
Yes.
or what? Can you give me? Are there any other ones off the top of your head? I don't know.
Costs. Remember the headphones?
Okay, yeah.
KOSS. Costs. That's another one. There's
I'm sure there
a couple more.
I'm sure there are
There's a
tons
couple
of them.
more, like,
Yeah.
even ones that don't even exist no more are still considered meme stocks, like Toys R Us,
Okay.
Blockbuster, Sears, stuff like that.
Okay.
But there's been some speculation going on. Do you remember Roaring Kitty? Roaring
the name
Kitty
is familiar, but I don't.
not Vince Gill. Keith Gill, I think that's his real name. But on Twitter, he's Roaring Kitty.
Okay.
And on
Is he a stock?
YouTube
Is he a
is-
meme stock influencer?
yeah, he was the big GameStop guy. He was
Okay.
like one of the ones who really started off like the whole big GameStop thing.
Okay.
So back in 22, they had the whole congressional hearing, and he had to stop. Like he stopped posting anything,
Okay.
and just like went dark for like almost a couple years, like 2 years maybe.
Okay.
And recently he came back, like he popped back up and started tweeting again, and then he started dropping like all these videos, like back-to-back videos. It's probably like 15, 20 of them just like short little 30-second videos. And people love this guy, and they love to like, they know he's communicating, but he can't directly say what he wants to say.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because that would be illegal, or like he's saying stuff that, you know, that you're not supposed to talk about, like insider information, stuff like that. So there was one video where, and I think it was from a clip from, what was that show, Mr. Robot? Okay. I don't know if you guys watched it.
Yeah, I remember Mr. Robot. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a scene where, Romney Malik. So there was a scene in it where like this guy is looking at this box on the shelf, and he superimposed GameStop over the box, and like he opens up the box, and then it cuts to Brad Pitt and Seven. What's in the box? What's in the fucking box, man? So people have come to speculate that what was in the box was the Wu-Tang album, Once Upon a Time in Shaolin. Remember that very exclusive album? They only made like one copy of it.
And then that douchebag buy it. And
the douchebag bought it, but then he went to jail and the feds like confiscated it, seized it. And then there's this other guy who like, he's a collector, for lack of better words, but he got, it was a group actually. It was a group, and they collect like NFTs and things like that.
Yeah.
And they collected the box. Well, so the speculation is that Ryan Cohen, who is the CEO of GameStop, is in that group. And so GameStop's doing pretty good now. They got about $2 billion in their coffers.
Okay. And because of people buying their stock.
Yeah, they did. Okay. They just recently.
Is that what it was? I mean, that's kind of what they saved it. Is that how that worked?
Yeah, the people saved it.
Right.
People are investing in it, and it's making them.
And it gives the company money. And then they just did, and that since I guess it's 20 when people really started buying in, and then 21 is when it shot up and people really started buying in. They made about they earned about $1 billion to buffer the company. You know what I'm saying? So if sales aren't doing that good, then you still got $1 billion backing us up.
Yeah.
So recently they just did another share. I guess you call it dilution, where they just put like another like 250 million shares into the market.
Drop more. Drop more.
That gained them another like billion, close to $1 billion.
Okay.
So they got close to like $2 billion in their. So their bankruptcy's off the table.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Companies say
they diversified.
Right. So
the Wu-Tang would
now they diversify their bonds.
They diversified.
So the big thing now is that now they can start giving out dividends.
Okay.
And when a company gives out dividends, if say like a hedge fund is short that company, is shorting that company, they have to give the people the dividends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So people are speculating that the Once Upon a Time in Shaolin Wu-Tang album will be the dividend. Because I don't
get it.
Well, yeah. So hold on. So what you're telling me is, let me see if this makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
They think that because of just them helping out, so dividends would be if the company makes a profit, you get your portion of the profit that they made as an owner of partial owner of the company. So what you're saying is they're going to say, "Listen up, guys. It's time for us to pay you. Instead of paying you money, we're going to let you listen to the Wu-Tang unreleased Wu-Tang album." Is that what you're trying to say?
In a nutshell, not listen to it, and I don't know how it works.
Own like a second of the song?
I don't know how it works.
I'm just curious. Like, I mean,
I am too.
If that is the case, first of all, I'm pretty sure that's illegal. But secondly, that would be badass.
That would be
Like,
fucking
listen,
awesome.
listen.
I mean,
You're cool. We're gonna let you listen to a third of a second of the Wu-Tang album. And you're like,
that's it.
it was worth it.
I bomb atomically. That's it.
Yeah. Like, that's all. So that's crazy, man.
So like this GameStop, and everybody, when you say GameStop, what do you think of?
Diversify. Actually, you think about
you think of a brick and mortar video game store. You know what I'm saying? So the CFO just tweeted out today. He said, "Do you remember when Berkshire Hathaway was a textiles company? Berkshire Hathaway being Warren Buffett's company.
Right.
American Express was an express mail business.
Sure.
Nokia was a pulp mill.
I don't remember that.
So Samsung was a grocery trader. Marriott was a root beer stand. And Instagram was a check-in app."
Okay.
And he says, businesses evolve. And other example, ? So, which is kind of like telling me that GameStop is going to transcend.
They're going digital.
Maybe even a holding company. Maybe even get away from like video games altogether. Well, not altogether, but take the business, you know what I'm saying, in another direction. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they kind of don't have a choice. I mean, that's kind of...
Yes.
I mean, that's the thing is like, there are people, like nowadays, all video games are online.
Right.
So, and with Xbox Game Pass and stuff like that, you can basically, you don't have to go buy video games.
You don't. But people still do.
Sure, no, and there are certain games you do have
and there will always be people who will still buy.
They'll buy.
There are.
Yeah. They'll always buy physical copies.
But they're just as likely to go to Target or Walmart and buy it there because it's offered there for the same price.
Right.
And, I mean, but that being said, what do you think they would turn into, though? I think
it's going to, because like...
Oh, like they would just own it.
I've been loosely following this whole thing, and I've even invested. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that.
Yeah. I know you're in because you wanted to listen to that fucking album. That was your game. You've been playing the long game.
So would you think it'd be like real estate?
No, I believe it. I believe it's gonna. I think it's gonna be some kind of online. I think they're gonna try to compete with Amazon, like as far as like online shopping, home delivery type shit.
Now's the time to do it.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, Amazon has a huge market share right now.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? And the same example of what's going on with Ticketmaster and Live Nation, where they've kind of like monopolized into like this one big conglomerate, and you can't go anywhere else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think Amazon needs some kind of competition.
Yeah, they need some kind of competition. So if even if they're not as big as Amazon, they're still going to have some money to keep ahead.
Yeah, and with our generation, especially like with our generation, you know what I mean? If GameStop online had as much product and they could deliver just like Amazon, I would rather shop at GameStop than I would Amazon.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? This dude he's the CEO of GameStop, and he takes no money. Like, he does not get paid for doing his job. You know what I'm saying? Other than, shares and shit like that. But I mean, so yeah, I'm very excited to see like what's gonna happen with this stock in the next couple of weeks.
So buy Amazon.
Yeah, I would. I tell you, buy Amazon.
That's what he said.
That's what I said. I agree.
I would.
That's if you got the money to. Yeah, I wouldn't. Amazon's not a bad decision to buy, but like, if you want,
Amazon ain't what it used to be either.
It was bigger.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's just it's
huge.
Amazon.
pretty gigantic.
I mean,
I think they're trading at like over $1,000 right now.
you know, Amazon is not just packages now; it's pharmacies and
Right.
you know, it's
It's everything. You could buy a bed off of Amazon. You could buy a house off of Amazon. You
Yeah.
can buy a tiny
You
house
can
off
buy
of
Amazon off of Amazon.
Yeah.
So if you had the
Piece of
money,
the rainforest, even you can.
you got it.
Oh, the piece
yeah,
of the
I'm sure they
rain.
You
can
got
buy it in Amazon. You know,
Yeah, and so I mean, yeah,
it's a whole
it's
institution.
there's a, and like I said, there's so much stuff out there that I don't understand because I just don't have the brain power.
Sure.
to
Well, you
get
don't
it,
know.
and- yeah, and I don't know, but like there's a thing trading, like market makers, the people that handle the trades between people and companies, they used to have what's called T2. There's like 2 days to settle the trades.
Okay.
Now, starting the 30th, which it'll be past, or the 31st. How many days in May? In May?
31st.
31?
31, I think.
Yes, 31.
31. So yeah, starting Friday 31st, it's going down to T1. So they have to settle the trades that day. And this is supposed to give more information because like they
So
do
it's
so
a
much.
developing story.
Yeah, it's developing story. But by the time this comes out,
We'll
some big
know
things
something.
may have happened. I don't know.
Cool. So do you think whatever happens is going to be good for people who own the stock or bad?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
There was
Say
another
that
one.
because you own it and you're.
So next week you're gonna have a mink coat. And
Hey, if I come out here with that Terrence Howard hair, y'all know what happened.
I'll be like week.
I saw memes like that. They was like, when GameStops takes off, like, how do you say it? I may not tell you, but there'll be hints. And it was like a cup of oodles and noodles with a lobster tail sticking out of it. So there'll be hints.
Yeah, I see the one they show like Ric Flair and some other wrestler, and they have the big coats and stuff, and they're like, yeah, it says the same thing.
Yeah,
I won't tell you, but you know, there'll be clues.
That's funny. Well, Fred, do you have any other stock shits for us?
No, I think that's about it, man.
Right,
I mean,
that was
just
pretty intense.
keep your ear to the ground, man. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the truth is on
it-
the internet, man.
Well, let me ask this question, and this is the most important question I
I
can
won't
ask.
listen to the talking heads on TV.
Right now, don't listen to TV. We knew that already. Unless we're on the TV, and then listen to hear from
Yeah,
us.
and you follow your dreams.
But yeah, so this is the most important question when it comes to stocks, Fred. Is it time to buy or sell? That's what I need to know. That's what the listeners need to know.
Bye. I'm going
Buy
bye.
it. Ring the bell,
I'm
Alan.
going bye.
Allegedly.
Ring the stock bell. We want to become. Who's the guy on stock who does stock stuff? What's his name? Kramer?
Yeah, dude. No, they have an inverse Kramer ETF, which is like you do everything the opposite of what he says.
Yeah.
And like it's up like 50%, dude.
Sure, of course it is. He's an idiot.
The inverse Kramer.
I love it. Well, it's always best to bet against the people who think they know everything.
Yeah, it is.
Because he's been off a lot lately.
Right. Which is why we don't know. We know that we don't.
They
know
had him
anything.
crying on TV like one time, like because he's on Twitter and shit.
Yeah.
And like they were just coming after his ass on Twitter, and he was like, and he went on. He's like, "Did you just won't leave me alone?"
Well,
Like,
it was that
okay, I
GameStop.
made a mistake, and
He started
like,
with that GameStop. That's when it all started because he was like, "Yeah, we shouldn't do this, and that's going to go under." And
sell.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, Brett, thank you so much for your stock shits this week. You
go.
shit out a lot of knowledge on
There
us.
you go.
Yeah.
Really
Salt
did.
Lake can-
And made the show
Salt Lake can
sound.
go to $1,000. Why can't GameStop?
Yep. You gave us the information that is equivalent to what Chipotle does to most people's butthole. You shit out so much stock shit. It was like Chipotle. So buy Chipotle.
Yeah.
Is
No,
what
don't
Brett
buy
said.
Chipotle. Believe me,
I
don't.
wish.
Chipotle's
I wish
going
I'd
under.
bought Chipotle.
Buy stock in Chipotle and then buy an actual bowl or burrito from Chipotle. The same
I've
time.
never eaten there. Is it good?
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Man.
It's okay. It's like Moe's.
It's a 6 out of no. You know what? In my opinion, okay.
Moe's
So
is
here's not to
Here we go. Here we go.
You asked me.
Back on it.
It is. I think that it is better quality than Moe's, but I think Moe's is better.
Yeah.
So like the food is a higher quality, but Moe's has more options.
Right.
And like that's the thing is they don't have. They're just like we have rice and beans and all.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's a big bucket of fine. And if you like it, then like great. I mean, you at least feel like you're eating a good quality food.
Right.
You know what I mean? As opposed to just like dumpster chicken or something.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Jack got a grilled chicken sandwich the other day and he was like, Dad, this tastes like chicken. And I was like, yeah, dude, it's a grilled chicken sandwich. And he's like, but it's not like a patty of chicken. And I was like, no, it's like, it's like a grilled chicken.
You never had a grilled chicken sandwich?
I guess he doesn't like grilled. He never knew that was a thing because they never put pictures of it on the menu.
Right, yeah.
And so he was like, this is really good. And I was like, we make grilled chicken all the time.
Not like this, Dad.
He never thought about making it a sandwich. Yeah, I guess I'll have to make grilled chicken sandwiches for him. But yes, no, Chipotle, do yourself a favor, go to Moe's.
Yeah.
So
go to Moe's.
if you like Chipotle, go to Moe's.
Welcome to Moe's.
At least, they're nice to you. They're very nice.
Yes.
And they'll give you a cheese dip. So with that being said, I'm gonna cheese dip out of here.
Oh, good one.
And say goodnight to everybody. Until next week, when we have a brand new, larger than life fur coat. I hope, Fred, buddy, if I'm being honest, there's nothing I wish more in the world than we show up next week in a gigantic ass fur coat with a huge hat on.
Fucking fur hat with the matching fur hat.
Yes, absolutely.
My God.
Absolutely. I would be so happy for you.
Baby.
So proud of you. Just like I'm going to start looking at old computers, see if there's any Bitcoin on it. Get rich. So I don't even know how to do that. I'm just gonna shake it if I hear any coins. It's in the computer.
It's in the computer.
It's in the computer.
I hear at least 6 Bitcoins in this one. So, well, anyway, thank you guys, everybody, seriously, so much for listening. We'll be back next week with Sasquatch.
All right.
I had to put it that way. I can put it in the.
There you go. Sasquatch get the views.
That's right. Sasquatch stock report. Oh, when did we do that? Sasquatch stock shits. Oh, Alan, let's go back and edit that. So every time we say Freddy's stock, we'll say Sasquatch.
Yeah.
We are laughing. And we are very good friends. Good buddy, sharing a special moment.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Just hang loose, blood. She's gonna catch up on the rebound on the med side.
Oh, what a day. What a day.
Well, that's all, folks.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Goddamn hip. Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
As you know, I'm a man of special needs.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.